Warning, the following video contains spoilers for this past Monday's Raw. If you have not seen Raw, please turn away now. This is your final warning. I'm not kidding. Turn back now and come back later. Enjoy the video. The WWE looks to be headed for the Battle of the Pedigrees, hopefully very, very soon. Also, they are heading back for an old formula for the women's division. A great championship match for the United States title. Two former friends go at it once again. And did father and daughter get back together? These are my top 5 favorite moments for Monday Night Raw. And on top of that, I'm back, baby. So let's roll that beautiful footage. How you doing, everybody? My name, as always, is Brandon Duchair Craven, and these are my top 5 favorite moments from Monday Night Raw. This time it is for 12/5/2016. I want to apologize for being away for so long, but here in the last few weeks, I have gotten a new job, and I have started that job, and it just took a while to get used to everything. It's a full-time job, so it's 40 hours a week. So these videos will be out, as usual, every week. They may be out more towards the weekend. I'm going to try to get them up during the week, but if I can't, just look for them towards the weekend. Without further ado, though, let's get to this week's top 5 moments. Number 5 this week, the Charlotte and Ric Flair promo that ended the show. Basically, Charlotte came out to apologize to Ric for what she did a few months ago, and it hurt her after what Rick did last week by congratulating Sasha Banks. And as if no one saw it coming, Charlotte slapped Rick, and Sasha tried to make the save, but got destroyed by Charlotte. And that leads to my number 4 moment of this week. My number 4 moment for this week. So once again, we're getting Charlotte and Sasha Banks for the WWE Women's Raw title. The reason I'm not excited is because Charlotte and Sasha are the ones doing all the first on the main roster. The first ever Women's Hell in a Cell. The first ever Women's Championship Triple Threat at WrestleMania. Of course, that did include Becky Lynch, so that's not really all of them. The first ever Women's Street Fight on Raw. And now, for the first time on the main roster, the first ever 30-minute Iron Man match. My problem, as I said before, is they're doing all these first with Charlotte and Sasha, that by the time they finally put Bayley in the mix, or anybody else for that matter in the mix, what's going to be left? There's not going to be anything left. You know, Sasha and Becky were the first women's Iron Man match in NXT. They did a lot of first in NXT, and we cannot have Charlotte and Sasha forever push someone else to the main event of the women's division. That's all I'm saying. Number 3 this week, Seth Rollins calling out Triple H. Now, I'm not the only one, because I know a lot of other people have been wondering exactly when all of this would come about, and it looks like it's finally starting to take place, but not at WWE Roadblock end of the line, as Seth Rollins will face Chris Jericho. But during that promo, and right after that promo, he did face a much slimmer and returning Big Show. I think they said he's at 395 pounds now. I mean, Big Show looks absolutely great. He looks fantastic for a guy who went from like 550 to 395 in just a couple of years. I mean, he looks fantastic. So, kudos, Big Show. You look great. Number 2 this week, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Now, these guys, on the other hand, like I said, Charlotte and Sasha get old. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn doesn't. It just really doesn't. It was once again a fantastic match. These guys have been friends for a long time, just like Charlotte and Sasha. But it's not overdone. It's been months since we've seen Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. It's been months. Maybe a year. So these guys could go at it just about every week, and I don't think I'd ever be tired of it. My number one moment for this week, Roman Reigns versus Chris Jericho for the United States title. Another fantastic match. Now, after a distraction by Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho ended up slapping Kevin Owens and told him to get out of the ring. That distracted Chris Jericho, and he turned around into a spear, and Roman Reigns got the win. Fantastic match, crazy, insane match. And Roman Reigns, as stated, I believe it was a couple weeks ago, will face Kevin Owens for the Universal title at Roadblock End of the Line. I wonder if it's going to be a double title match as Roman Reigns holds the United States title and Kevin Owens holds the Universal title. So, that's going to be big, and that's going to be a lot of fun, I feel like, because there's two big guys. I know everybody says Roman can't wrestle. Well, Kevin Owens can, and they've had some great matches in the past. So, it's going to be interesting. Let's check out some honorable mentions for this week. My honorable mention for this week, the Lana Enzo storyline. This is a family channel, so I'm going to try to keep this as clean as possible. So basically, Lana and Rusev had a huge fight. She threw his wedding ring at Rusev. She threw his ring at him. Enzo was there for Lana, and she invited him back to her hotel for a good time. Little did he know, I did, because I saw it coming a mile away, because it's straight out of a movie, Rusev was waiting for him at the hotel. It's turning into an interesting storyline that also involved Ric Flair giving Enzo his limousine so he could go meet Lana at her hotel. It was really entertaining. It was really fun. Well, I say fun. It was really entertaining. And I'm kind of interested to see where all this goes. Let's check out some pros and cons for this week. My pro for this week, really good matches this week. Like, really good matches. They were fantastic matches this week. They really were. I have nothing bad to say about those matches. My con for this week, as I said before, another Charlotte and Sasha match. Just go back to my original point. It can't go on forever. It can't. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for my top 5 favorite moments for Monday Night Raw for this week. Check back here soon. Coming up here in just a little bit, I'm going to have my top 5 moments from SmackDown Live for this week. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check out my review of this past Sunday's TLC pay-per-view. Great pay-per-view. Awesome pay-per-view. I can't say anything bad about it. It was a good pay-per-view. So go check that out for me. It'll be in a link in the description right at the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Again, I apologize for not doing these videos for a couple of weeks, but hopefully I'll get back in the swing of things and get my roll on, and I'll keep rocking these videos out for you. That's going to do it for me for this time around. My name is Brandon Duchier Craven. God bless you. I'll see you next time right here on the Rollins Wrestling Review YouTube channel. See ya.